Well, just a great touch with that shot there. He got it just a pitch wide of target, but he threw it so good at the right speed it actually had a chance to bite the lane and make it back. Watch this touch. Exact pin carry that he was looking for. Hit him thin and watch him spin.
He struggled early in this one, Randy. A 9 spare in the first, an open frame in the second. Since then, a 4-bagger. Looking to make it 5 as we begin the 7th.
Oh, baby.
Drops the nickel. Momentum in the O'Neal corner.
Oh, baby.
Well, that's a beautiful feeling, too. You feel it off your hand. You see the direction it's going in. You know it's heading right for the pocket, and all 10 go down.
Time for Scroggins to match. He has yet to record a double this game, working off a spare in the 7th. And his first strike on the right lane. Good news for Team Scroggins.
Finally got it tightened up. The last couple of shots have been around the 8.5 to 9 board. That one right there, 11 at the 40-foot mark. And all 10 in the pit. Mike Scroggins right now in his mind thinking, well, looks like it's striking out time to have any chance of winning this U.S. Open.
Can max out at 239.
Right, Bill O'Neal in the 220s right now, but Bill O'Neal can max out a lot higher than 239.
$7-10. That may have sealed the deal.
Yeah, talk about just gift wrapping a U.S. Open title. Mike Scroggins, and just what a horrible break. Bill O'Neal still has a possible 267. Mike Scroggins needed to strike out to get into the 230s. And an awful time for that to happen. Bill O'Neal now just cruise control, keep it in play, keep the pocket in front of you, and fill frames.
The real deal, Bill O'Neal. Had so many opportunities last season to get that first career tour title. He did it early this year in September, winning the Chameleon Championship. Now, on the verge of winning his first major in the same season and moving up to the top of the Player of the Year list. Why not? Crack open a 6er for me.
You know, I remember going up and congratulating Bill O'Neal in 2005 at Carolier Lanes when he finished 6th at the U.S. Open. I watched him bowl then, and I said, you know, this kid's got a lot of talent. He's going to be a star out on the PBA Tour someday. And sure enough, 5 years later, he's winning the United States Open.
And O'Neal and Scroggins have a little bit of history together as doubles partners if you go back 3 years. 7 in a row for O'Neal.
That's right.
Well, it just doesn't get any better, does it?
Scroggins in the 9th. Drops the rack himself, and Scroggins was a partner with O'Neal 3 years ago in a doubles event. They made it to the semifinals, and Scroggins left the 3-6-7 split. And O'Neal was telling us last night that Scroggins apologized to him for about a year. You know, every time I saw him, I'm sorry about that. You know, I mean, Scroggins really wanted to help O'Neal win that first title, be a part of it, felt guilty, and was so happy when O'Neal finally won his first title in September. It tells you a lot about the character of Mike Scroggins.
Yeah, it really does. Mike's a great guy and really well respected out here. I mean, if he's staying at Mike Alby's house this week. I mean, you don't get to stay at Mike Alby's house unless you're a good guy like Mike Alby. So, I mean, he's just a tremendous guy. And you know, I think that given the fact that he's won the last couple of his last couple of majors that he's won, the U.S. Open last season, leading this event, I think Mike Scroggins has really turned a lot of heads, and I think he's finally getting the respect that he deserves.
And another strike for Scroggins, saying, where was that to open up this match. Scroggins will move up into a two-way tie for third in the Player of the Year point race. He'll now be tied with Chris Barnes. Bill O'Neill trying to let this one settle in as Scroggins steps up to close out his tournament. Drop it. Great close for Scroggins. Leaves with a 4-bagger and a 207. But this is all about Bill O'Neill. Scroggins had his time in the sun last year at the U.S. Open. Now it's Bill O'Neill's time.
Not too many can say they're U.S. Open champion.
Your best game ever on TV. Huh?
Bill O'Neill can.
$60,000 for the winner. A 3-season tour extension. And another strike for your U.S. Open champ. It's been quite a year for that young man. Yes! Yes!
How about a 10-bagger to close it?
Mama, Papa, this is for you guys. I love you. Perfect, man. Great bowling. Thank you, Hammer. Jeff Buster, you're the man.
O'Neill closes out the title match by dropping the Bo Derek. There is your U.S. Open champion.